We're Group 1, and our pitch is managing remotely. I'm Sean Moore. My team members are Alice Lowy, Alexia Billiart, Patty McLaren, and Andrew Green. The topics we're going to cover are flexibility, team building, socialization, employee development, technology and tools, and managerial skills. There are two main considerations for flexibility in the workplace: people considerations and managerial considerations. People considerations include distractions from pets, kids, life, technology issues, employees' mental health, and some managerial considerations are a clear and consistent plan to trust and empower employees, ability to train subordinate leaders to be flexible, promoting a work and life balance, and flexibility doesn't necessarily mean a lack of accountability. You want to remain accountable and have your employees remain accountable.
Team building and socialization are especially important given the challenges remote workers face today. Teams need to feel connected not only to the company's mission, but to each other. A Harvard Business Review study shows that remote workers often struggle more with social and professional isolation than when they were in the office. Additionally, there are tangible benefits to team building, including improved energy and motivation, better communication, a sense of camaraderie, increased trust and collaboration, and ultimately, increased productivity. We want to teach you a variety of techniques to ensure remote teams continue to socialize and thrive.
Companies should invest in their employees' professional development in this virtual work environment more than ever. Especially in these uncertain times, companies need to do everything in their power to reassure their employees that they are valued. Prioritizing professional development virtually equips staff to work at their best level, feel engaged, and assist in their career advancement. There are a few ways that companies can help their employees explore professional development virtually. 1. Adapt professional development courses that would be taught in person to be offered virtually. Consider the virtual session to be done over the course of a few days in order to avoid Zoom burnout. 2. Invest in e-learning software such as Lessonly, which helps companies to centrally deploy and track employee development courses taken, or in online platform subscriptions such as LinkedIn Learning or Masterclass, where classes are taught by industry and thought leaders who have expertise in a particular area of interest. And lastly, create a virtual mentoring program where senior staff has the responsibility of mentoring junior colleagues and providing career support.
So remote work is obviously highly dependent on technology. Our program aims to help leaders learn how to select the platforms that will best fit their group's needs while also garnering buy-in and adoption. The introduction of a new technology can be a difficult change, so we'll also address what leaders should expect and productive ways of responding to challenges in the implementation, adoption, and utilization phases.
There are a handful of skills that leaders need to manage remote teams. The first of which is give trust, no need to track every single activity. Second is to provide plenty of coaching. We could have a weekly or bi-weekly one-on-one to check in on the status of projects and make sure everything is going well. Next is establishing social connections and having real relationships with the people on your team besides just work. It can be a virtual happy hour or time spent and invested in their personal lives. Process and expectations. There should be a clear process and set of expectations that everyone can follow to make sure everyone's on the same page. Communication strategy should also be clear. Some things are handled by email, or some by text, or some by instant messenger like Slack. Lastly, managers should focus on goals and reward the hard work of their teammates. And all this should be done in a positive way and should be led with empathy.
This concludes our presentation on managing remotely. On behalf of Team One, I would like to thank you for listening.